Hey everyone, welcome to Tender Talks. I'm your host, Elvina. And today we have a wonderful individual. As I say, his name is Mr. Ravi Bodani. In the realm of all possibilities, visionaries stand as architects of dream, and there are some who sow the seed of wisdom. One such individual is with us today. Welcome, Ravi. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Elvina. Thanks a lot. It's a great pleasure to be here. Thanks for inviting me.
Great. So we have a lot of titles and tags that you have. You're a leadership coach, NLP. You align leadership with NLP. So what is your take on NLP and how do individuals or how should individuals practice NLP with their daily life scenarios?
All right. Yes. Talking about NLP, I think firstly, I think I'll make the introduction to NLP more justified and as simplified as I can bring it. It's NLP stands for Neuro Linguistic Programming. In simple words, it means that how do you use language, for communicating with others outside, and mostly we communicate with our own selves inside. And how are we actually programming ourselves into accomplishing our daily goals in life? How do we create habits? How do we behave? So all sorts of things. So in a metaphor, Elvina, I would like to share that it's like imagine for a moment that we are having this life as an opportunity, and we've been bestowed this fantastic gift called as our human body and mind. So now the question is, we have been learning since childhood about how to read, how to write, how to talk, how to walk, but we haven't really learned, or neither formally nor informally, how to think. How is it that we think, and how do we produce our how do we achieve our goals in life? So this is where NLP comes in, Elvina. So yes.
Right. So
So
speaking
neuro
about
linguistic programming is a formal.
So, speaking about the inner belief system, like you mentioned, how well do you know yourself as well as the thinking pattern? So, are there any fundamentals or any principles that when an individual reflects within, what is it that they should keep in mind?
So I think the first and foremost thing to keep in mind is that if we really want to evolve as a human being, if we want to really accomplish our goals in life, the fundamental thing to remember is that we are not our body and mind. It's like we are the operators of our body and mind, right? We are the operators. It's like am I able to deal with my own emotions? Am I able to produce a positive state within myself to accomplish my goals or live my daily life? So what is to be kept in mind in simple words, Elvina, is that the very fact that we are not our body and mind, we are the operators of the body and mind. Yeah, it sounds pretty philosophical and I think rather spiritual, but I think I've got my NLP substantiated into these words.
No, that is the main crux. And the sooner people or individuals understand, the easier it is to navigate complex challenges. Right. So when we speak about
That's right. Yeah.
the competitive world, all right, so there are a lot of things that set individuals apart where performance is concerned, or success, or growth. So, what is that one aspect that drove you towards your journey of being an NLP trainer, a practitioner, a corporate trainer, and that significant driving force? Can you tell us?
Sure. Thanks for asking me that. So it's like my professional trajectory, which would have otherwise taken me to the realm of flying commercial aircraft, being a commercial pilot. That was in 2005, 6, 7, 8 when I did my studies. and I was to complete my flying hours, and due to a personal reason, I had to take a pause for about a year. And in that 1 year, I had this soul searching where, what do I really want in life? What is it that I can find meaning, where I can find more purpose? So this led me into a big decision of my life to get into the field of training, corporate training, and coaching. It's the very idea that I believed that life has to be an opportunity where one evolves. So it's not just about checklist about what is your professional career like. It's about evolving in that career. Yeah. So that made me into reconsider that what am I really good at? What do I really want in my life? So I realized I want to learn. I really want to learn. I want to research about what life is. I want to research about what makes people tick. Why are some people so successful in life, and why, on the other hand, having the same academic background, having the same resources, they're not able to produce success in their life. So that nudged me into researching, into learning more about this. And in the pursuit of learning, Edwina, I realized, the best way to learn is to start to teach. It's to start to train. So in
Absolutely.
this whole pursuit, I learn, I train, I learn, I train. I think that's where I see my ticket to evolution as a human being.
Right. Amazing. Really inspirational and encouraging that you need to find your purpose that aligns with your values and beliefs, which is of utmost importance. And it's just not a checklist. That is very, very well said, Elsa. So,
Thank you.
as we move on, so what is your mantra of the so-called life and success and factor? Like everyone has a belief system and their mantra. So what is your mantra when you have your highs and lows?
I see. My mantra is become aware of who you are, know about your value systems, know about know about the idea, the pursuit of evolving as a human being. And when I say evolving, I'm not only talking about professional success, earning a lot more money, having a good relationship. I think it's a balance. I think being human is actually a great opportunity where we explore our own selves, and we are together focusing on evolving and becoming better, and creating an environment in your presence that others who are in contact with you are also benefiting and evolving. So my simple mantra is learn and teach. It's like become better than what you were yesterday. So keep learning, keep growing, keep evolving.
Amazing. So what is your secret to success? I
I
got
think
you
my secret to
thinking.
success is so I think it's all about neuro-linguistic programming, Elvina, really. It's a very, very powerful discipline that we learn how to actually live life, how to be more conscious as human beings.
Yes. So who and what has been your greatest source of inspiration in your journey, apart from yourself and your calling?
I think I bring a lot of my roots to spirituality, where I have a guru by the name Sri. Okay, and it is like hearing from him for all these years. I've been apart since 2003, and hearing him, knowing about the whole pursuit of life is not just about the checklist, as you also validated the word. So it's life is not all about checklisting and finishing your roles after roles. It's like become who you want to be, get settled, bear children, and the age is just aging. So I think that my guru has been a greatest source of inspiration for giving me a direction into what should I really pursue in my life. And there are other leaders. I think I'm very much indebted to, in terms of providing such kind of inspiration, that I have direction to my life. Yes, but it's more towards the spiritual aspects. I draw my energies from, Melvina.
Right, great. So, one last piece of advice that you would like to share with our audience, or a message that you would like to give the individuals who are striving to find their own path of success, happiness, and growth? So, what is your take for our audience?
I think the take is firstly, become who you are, respect who you are. Don't try to be someone who you're not. Like when I say that, I see myself, if I would have been a commercial pilot, or I would have continued my family business, I think I wouldn't have been who I am. So the very fact that life is an opportunity, and then we don't know the beauty of life, or the curse is that we don't know how much time we have. So I think let's live life with becoming who we are, and growing ourselves respectably into becoming who we are. So Elvina, in other words, it's like, find what are you good at in life and develop yourself accordingly. Don't try to be someone who you're not. That's one very simple message. And second is that, along with giving some more substance to my prior words. So I think it's more about learning more about how can you become better, learning more about how should you operate your body and mind. You know, so that's another very clear fundamental message which I want my audience, if they're hearing me or watching me speak. So it's about, learn about how do you operate your mind and body, how do you think, learning how to think, you know, and then creating the kind of life that they desire. Yeah.
Right. Thank you so much, Ravi, for all the inspiring words, the encouraging words, and the key takeaways that you are leaving us with. And at the same time, we wish you continued success, happiness for all your future endeavors. And thank you for being a part of Tender Talks.
Thank you very much, Alvina. Thanks for this wonderful privilege I've got. Thank you so much for everything.